Hello, Shagar here. We are now doing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 10, and the WTFs just keep happening. So now I get to choose who I share my poem with first. Monica is starting to creep me the heck out. Natsuki is creeping me out with her "You Need a Snickers." And I guess that just leaves Yuri, so we're gonna go with Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost or under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Oh, actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Shagar.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Let's go with Natsuki.
Eh?
Hmm?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I have in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less void.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next?
Hi, Shagar. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Haha. Don't worry, Shagar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Shagar.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think something that Suki could write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she'll just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh, sorry. I'm glancing over at my Discord and a couple people are going crazy. Anyway.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, excuse me. A little tired right now. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sounds of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what'd you think?
It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of a style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if... Oh, that change in music. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki, what's with this language? Yuri, eh? Did you say something? Natsuki, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's just fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Shagar did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate this offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shagar liked my poem too, you know? He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Shagar appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shagar started showing up. Natsuki! Monica. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, sorry. Monica.
Natsuki, that's a little...
Not in Yuri.
This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really...
What?
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Who's talking about... Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone like your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point.
What is going on here?
Most of people learn to get over themselves and they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa. Be careful there, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Shagar hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here.
Shagar, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
I have no idea what that just said. Okay, what's going on? Why can't I choose? Yuri? Yuri? What are you... What? What? What is this? Monica.
Hey, Shagar. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish there was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
Yuri.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea where Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Shagar, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
Monica.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely.
Yuri. Monica.
Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want.
Yuri. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little longer.
Monica.
But I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Yuri.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today.
Monica.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't give much of a chance to discuss my book with Shagar. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
Monica.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Yuri.
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really...
What? What? Okay, what just happened? And with that said, give me one moment. I need to check something. 8 minutes out would be 04. Alright. So we have pleasure, vanilla, fluffy, bed, whisper party, empty, hop, waterfall, vacation. I have no idea what just happened. Seriously, what the heck? That was just completely messed up. Anyway, let's... Pleasure. Uncontrollable desire, parfait promise, cute adventure, swimsuit extreme, sunset daydream. So it's just cute. Judgment, disoriented, crimson, atone, holiday philosophy, starscape, analysis, nightgown, play. Play. Captive, blanket, dance, giggle, question, cheer, socks, charm, vibrant, lazy. Vibrant. Dream, hair, playground, bunny, cry, unrestrained, email, peace, jump, spinning, bunny. Vivacious, wonderful, contamination, incongruent, shame, lust, Doki Doki, disown, journey, ambient, Doki Doki. Sparkle, whirlwind, romance, warm, flower, twirl, flee, meager, fireflies, anxiety, fireflies. Friends, insight, laugh, anime, milk, infallible. Variance, breathe, excitement, wrath. Anime. Rain cloud, peaceful, special, misfortune, depression, together, grief, rainbow, sing, happiness. Happiness. Shiny ribbon. 1 second. Shiny ribbon, sticky, precious, puppy, love, tragedy, clouds, nature, sadness. Puppy. Dark, unrequited, pain, suicide, existence, papa, unending, sunny, frightening, agonizing. Oh, that was my dog's football. Let's see. unrequited. Kawaii, disaster, clumsy, tears, pure, skirt, fickle, jumpy, inferno, effulgent. Fantasy, fester, pink, tenacious, melody, passion, bliss, horror, chocolate, destiny. Mouse, covet, portrait, raindrops, flying, disarray, melancholy, marshmallow, extraordinary, beauty. Marshmallow. Lipstick, silly, pout, valentine, determination, family, infinite, bouncy, broken, vertigo. Bouncy. Embrace, rose, incapable, childhood, headphones, feather, bubbles, vivid. Fear, lollipop. Lollipop. Calm, lucky, summer, sweet, heartbeat, cage, memories, strawberry, fireworks, despise. Kiss, uncanny, hope, entropy, electricity, scars, dazzle, cheeks, joy, amazing. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hurt, whistle, heart, vitality. Awesome games, graveyard, kitty, sensation, color, vitality. Heaven sent prayer, marriage, eternity, time, intellectual, death, smile, nibble, treasure. Wait, what? What is that? What was that? Huh. Okay. That's just weird. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yuri. Welcome back, Shagar. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Shagar, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Monica. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys haven't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not.
Haha.
What took you so long anyway?
Monica.
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I may not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Yuri.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano music as well, Monica.
Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I could have been practicing for a while, but I still not really good at it yet.
Yuri.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. I'm so impressed.
Monica.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should...
Natsuki.
You should play something for us sometime.
Monica.
Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shagar.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In the case, best of luck.
Thanks. So did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Yuri.
Shagar. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
Okay, what was with the black screen? And what is with the black text? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Parfait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover.
basically, it's this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets worse, and they start selectively breeding by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like there was going to be a nice story, but the dark... So that dark turn came from nowhere.
You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Shagar?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind of that challenges you to take a look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it right away. Okay, what?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What were you saying?
Uh,
Let me just get that book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just that's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just bathing in the...
I'm gonna have to look through some of these just to see what the heck all that text was because I'm not that fast of a reader. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, but instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her left thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Okay, I do like that look. It's kind of cute. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to that character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you're talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Shagar.
Monica. Monica says,
Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we be waiting for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so we figure we get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book, and I let it slip back into my bag. Okay, with that, I'm going to save and leave it here. I do want to thank those that have joined me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all had a great Monday as well as a good weekend. Feel free to share what you did. I don't mind reading. It'd be interesting to get ideas. But I will talk to you all later when I start up some more Hollow Knight and see where we can go in the next 3 days. So until then, this is Shagar signing off. Y'all have a great night, day, afternoon, evening, second breakfast, whatever it is that you're doing. And take care. So goodbye for now.